Hello, in this video I'm going to explain some common mistakes people make when it comes to overcoming their fear of driving or any other kind of anxiety. I'm also going to give you one massive, powerful question which for some of you will be enough to fix your problem. So let's get straight into this. So I made a video fairly recently about how long it takes to overcome anxiety, and people often don't understand this. They think that they do a session with a therapist and then it's just going to instantly change, like overnight. Boom, there you go, everything's changed. You go off driving or doing whatever your fear was and it's just all fixed, right? Wrong. One of the main points I made in that video was this thing about you'll never have done it until you've done it. And this is where people go wrong. People go for therapy and they think, right, so I've done my therapy, and then let's just say they had a problem where they couldn't drive at high speed, and they think, right, I've done my therapy, well, I cried a lot and that memory came up and that was weird, I don't know why that came up and I don't know why I cried, but I'm going to go and drive at high speed, but I can't do it, I need to do more sessions, I'll do another 1 or 2 or 5 or 100 or 1,000,000 and then I think I might feel better. 10 years later, right, so I'm going to do some more sessions. Right, stop it. Stop taking session after session after session. If you go to a therapist who is selling you a package of 20 sessions, no, stop it. Because that is what's causing your problem. You'll never have done it until you've done it. So get out there and do it. Stop wasting your time doing session after session after session after session after session. Yes, you've got to do 1 or 2, yes, because exposure therapy doesn't work. I've made a whole page on my website about the unintended consequences and side effects of exposure therapy. For anyone who says, oh, you just need to keep driving, just keep doing it every day and that'll fix it, you don't need therapy. Go and read my page on exposure therapy and you'll soon learn why that is very wrong. So, yes, you've got to do it. Do the therapy, but then get out there and do it. Do not make the classic mistake of thinking, well, I'm going to do it next Friday. And you build it up as a special day. Next Friday, oh, it's 10 days away, or 9 days away, or 8 days, 7 days, 6 days. I'm going to do it. You'll never do it because you're building up to this special day. It's not a special day. You're driving a car. Wow. You're driving a car. You must be the first person in the world who's ever done that, right? Now, I'm not being funny. This is what people say to me. They say, this is so stupid. Why can't I do it? I did it for years and now I just can't do it. Well, you can. But every time you fail, you're compounding the failure. You're making it easier to fail next time. So when you've done a session, yes, take a bit of time, take 24 hours to collect yourself, get yourself back together, so it can be very emotional. But then get out there and drive and just do it and stop wasting your time saying next week, next month, next month. And if you look in the description of this video, I will link to a song and I'll put it on the screen as well now. So this is a song I heard when I first started driving and I did the first ever trip on my own. It was quite a big thing for me. I did 123 miles on my own just not long after I passed my driving test to the seaside. And this song was playing and there's a line in this song which has always stuck with me. I don't know why, but it just stuck in my mind. And it goes something like this. And of course you can't become if you only say what you would have done. So I missed 1,000,000 miles of fun. It always stuck in my mind about, of course you can't become if you only say what you would have done. Oh yeah, I would have done that, I would have done that, I could have done that, I should have gone driving, could have done that. But you didn't. There are people in life like me who do things. I've been successful. I own my house, I own my car, I own a successful business because I got out there and did it. And people say to me, are you all lucky? Let me tell you another great story that's just come into my head. When I trained as a therapist, you learn this. There was a golfer who I believe his name was Gary Player, but I'm doing this from memory from years ago. Gary Player, and this is a famous story. Apparently, I think he was on a golf course and he was taking a putt. I think he was just gonna get the ball into the hole, and he did it. And this journalist shouted out something like, "Wow, that was lucky." And Gary Player, I think that was his name, Gary Player, pretty certain that was his name. He replied with this brilliant line, "You know what? The funny thing is, the longer I play this game for, the luckier I get." Do you get that? It wasn't luck, it's skill. He spent years practicing, and this journalist was like, "Wow, that was lucky." It wasn't luck, it's because I've spent years doing it. Not thinking I could, not imagining I could, not wasting my life dreaming, doing it, achieving things. So if you have a fear of driving and you've done a session with me and you're thinking, can I do it, can I do it? Do yourself a favour, stop watching this video right now, get out there, just get on with it and do it. Stop wasting your life doubting yourself. Look at the lyrics to that song, and at the beginning there's a great line about doubt, self-defeat. And here's that powerful question I spoke about. So what is it? Well, I want you to ask yourself this, and I want you to just take some time to think about it. What's going to change if you don't? Because think about it, right? You can sit there all day watching my videos and getting yourself all psyched up and learning about hypnotherapy and learning about how all this stuff works. But think about it. What's going to change if you don't? Do you honestly think your problem is just going to go away on its own? Not going to happen. Get out there and start living your life and start wasting it watching videos about a problem that you no longer have if you just get on with it and do it.